Good afternoon, everybody. So we're here as promised now that the PG&E switchgear is here and the permanent power is on in the building. We can get to some of the areas like the kitchen that we couldn't get to last time. While we're out here in the foyer, electricians are just installing the light fixtures today. Great. So having said that, let's head in the kitchen. So the kitchen's coming along really well. Everything was tested today. We fired up all the equipment. Everything is looking good. So let me take you through what we're doing here a little bit. So the part of the kitchen we're in now is what I'm calling the Alucard kitchen. This is where the tickets will be coming up for burgers and sandwiches and steaks and salads and whatnot. So this convection oven is going to be getting dropped down today, lower on these new legs, and these pizza ovens will be sitting on top of there. So this will be something new for us. These have 2 pizza stones in them each, so I'll be able to make 4 pizzas at a time. We'll be doing fancier restaurant style stuff. For example, say an arugula pesto with fromage blanc and caramelized shallots and bay shrimp, something like that. Those style of pizzas, not necessarily large pepperoni. But I know we'll be making a lot of cheese pies for kids. I know that's always on the list. So coming down the line here, we have 3 large capacity fryers, which I'm excited about. We have our 3-foot flat top, which we rescued from the old building. We have a 3-foot grill, which is 50% bigger than what we used to have. We're on refrigerated bases, so your proteins that you'll be cooking will be right here for easy access to the grill. We are waiting on one more refrigerated base underneath the stove. This is another great piece of equipment that any chef would love to have. A nice new salamander. The drawer comes out to toast, broil things. You can adjust the height, and you can also adjust the heat. So there's a steam table here on the line, which will hold sauces and things as we're finishing plates. And we're going into the service window to be taken out to the dining room. This will serve as a prep refrigerator for things that cooks will need on the line as they go through service. And in this area, we have a nice big vegetable prep sink, which is something we didn't have in the old restaurant. And it'll be a lot more efficient when we have the proper equipment. In the old restaurant, we only had the 3-compartment sink. So if I needed to use a sink to defrost a case of chicken, that meant I couldn't do dishes until I was done with that sink. And then I would have to clean and sanitize the sink and then go back to using it as a dish sink. So things like that were incredibly inefficient in that small kitchen. So these will save us a lot of time, things like this. And then over here, this will be more of a server area to pick up condiments, make toast, and whatever else they might need to do over there. So now, let me take you into the back section of the kitchen, which I'm calling the prep or banquet side of the kitchen, which is specifically designed to use to cater to the back rooms when we're doing events, and then being used for prep on days that we don't have events. Okay, so again, the prep banquet part of the kitchen, this is another thing I'm really excited about. This is our walk-in freezer. In the old Greenview, we had a stand-up freezer, and I had chest freezers up in the office, and we would shuttle food up and down the stairs every single day, which again was incredibly inefficient, but it's just what we needed to do to keep business going. So we're really looking forward to having the correct equipment and being more efficient. So again, you'll notice we have a long table here, about 20 feet of table that can be used for plating, and and we have a separate exit to both banquet rooms that can be served without interfering with the restaurant and bar operation that's going on this side. So we have some more banquet style equipment in this kitchen. This is called a tilt skillet. This is a 40-gallon tilt skillet, which I can get 40 gallons of, say, soup or stock hot in a very short amount of time. If we want to make large batches of stock, soups, things like that, it has its own water. And when this is done and you want to take the product out of here, you simply crank this up and the whole thing tilts and pours through into whatever type of container you'd like to have it go into. And that's why it has this floor drain, in case you have little spills. So this is something that I'm really excited to have. This is another rescue. This was a 6-burner stove that we brought over from the old restaurant. A double stack convection oven. You can cook a large volume of food in here. Then we got this little guy. It's called an Alto Sham. It's kind of an oven warmer holder, all in one. It's programmable. So an example I've been giving is, let's say my hotel pan of lasagna, I determine I want to cook for 30 minutes at 375 degrees. And then I'd like to hold at 180 degrees with 25% humidity. I can program all that into here, load it up in lasagna, hit a button, and I come back 3 hours later and everything will be exactly the same every time. So again, great for catering applications. And it's something we're really excited to have. Now that the power is back on, you can actually see inside of the walk-in, which looks pretty large, but I promise you we will probably have this filled up. So excited again to have new stuff as opposed to what we had. So that was most of the areas that we couldn't get to last time. I think we'll come back and we'll do one more video with you in a couple of weeks as final cleanings are done. And we have some more furniture put together. And we'll start seeing how the dining room looks with furniture and chairs in it. All the equipment's gonna start being shuttled over here very soon. And I look forward to doing another video or two with you until we get open and when I see you in person. So thanks for watching.